Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to clear gear dungeon 313. This is without Kigiri, without Draelyn. My Kigiri is only A4 and that's super inconsistent. And also I don't have Draelyn, plain and simple. So in terms of requirements, Kigiri is not required at all. Kanan can be replaced, but I think everyone should have him, and he needs to be A1, I would say. For Oren, I'm not sure if A3 is required or not. Maybe if we have A3 Earlys and he gets the 30% damage buff from Serene Brat, maybe he can be A2 or something like that. The rest of our awakenings are pretty low. Hearts needs to be only A1 and Dracula needs to be A5, obviously. Gun can be A0, doesn't matter. Let's go for it, and I've been trying this a couple of times and I think I got the hang of it. Obviously it still takes a couple of tries. You cannot really go in and just do it. Some weird RNG sometimes. So we start with Oren and we put Wings of Grace on him from Earlys, and then we put Hearts. We can do 2x for now. Next up we're gonna place Kanan. Now here we're gonna ult with Hearts, and now we're gonna ult with Oren as this is about to expire. And then we can also do the lightnings, and from now on you can put Oren on auto, at least for a while. At some point it will be required to stop his auto again and trigger him at a specific time. It's basically because of those little archers. So here we have another one of those. So as you can see, Oren comes back just in time for those archers to murder them. Okay, because he only has 2 blocks, so yeah. Alright, now that part is done, so we can start with Gretchen here, Dracula here, we can put our Sergei, and lastly Gwendolyn. Alright, now here you can stop Oren actually, after you place down the top side. This is simply because we need to ult with him again at a specific time. On the top side nobody has auto ultimate, so for now we're gonna keep it like that. Now when this gets in Sergei's range, you can ult with Gretchen. Once the stacks get removed, you can actually turn Sergei's ultimate on auto. You can ult with Gwendolyn, and once you see the shield applied, like right here, you can ult with Dracula, and also you can ult with King Hearts. And I find that the damage is actually overkilled on the top side. Alright, so as you can see we have around a third of Dracula's ultimate remaining, and this is basically dead. So that's really good. Now here with Oren we're gonna ult when those archers are about to leave. Also don't forget to turn off Sergei again. Now when those archers are leaving, we can ult with Oren. And now there is some RNG here with Gretchen. Sometimes she might get sniped off by those archers, but if she has a shield from Gwendolyn, she should be able to survive it. They hit her twice, so she should be fine. Next up they're gonna focus on Oren. Now when the mental impact is coming, you can ult with her, we can ult with Hearts With hearts you can even ult earlier, it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, and now there is one more, let's say, RNG here, in the sense that this mob needs to die before those two arrive. And if that doesn't happen, Oren doesn't have enough block. But usually Oren with Kainan can just kill him. As you can see, it dies quite a while before the others arrive. Now we have the mental impact. We can again ult with Gretchen, with Gwendolyn, sorry, and then with King Hearts. And now when this, as you can see, this is Gretchen's range. So she dispels everything in her ultimate range. So you can, when this guy is here, you can, or this woman, you can already ult with her. And you can, once the dispel is shown, you can also ult to Dracula, and you can turn Sergei on auto. And it should take care of that fairly easy. Alright, the lightnings are also on auto, I don't know why I use them. Alright, so now after this mental impact, we don't have any other to worry about. So we're gonna remove the tank, and we're gonna remove some other stuff. Alright, so now we have the mental impact. We can ult with Gwendolyn, we can ult with Hearts, and you can actually remove Hearts even after ulting with him. As long as he put the shield, you're fine. Here I actually forgot to turn off Sergei's ultimate, but it's fine because he should get a couple of stacks pretty fast. After the mental impact is done, I mean, you can already start ulting with Gretchen, with Dracula, with you can put Sergei back on auto. And here we can place gun, but I think we should ult with him a little later. Alright, and now we're gonna stop Sergei's ultimate because he doesn't need it anymore. Now the issue with Gretchen is that even though she's still in her ultimate, she doesn't dispel anymore. She dispels only at the beginning, so we're gonna have to tank this guy for a while. But this is to our advantage, because while Gretchen doesn't dispel anymore, she can dispel actually both of them, right? This one and this one, when this one gets in her range. Alright, so Kainan is here, so Oren, and they are clearing this part, so no issue here. When you see the mobs getting quite a lot of them, you can ult with gun. So I don't know, I think when those guys arrive, we can ult with him. Now those archers are coming, and they actually could kill Gretchen again. So now, because we don't have to worry about shields, we can just ult with Gwendolyn to be sure that she is not dying. So here we can do gun. Alright, now we have Gretchen, but we're not gonna use her right away. We're actually gonna wait a split second for that other clone to get in range. So right around here, we can ult with her, we can ult with Dracula, and we can put Sergei on auto again. Now technically we could help a little that side and move Kainan. So let's not use his ultimate here, because I think that it's quite risky to use Kainan, because but you can turn off his ultimate, and if needed you can move him. If not, no issue. Like, he still needs to be here for a second, but now let's actually move him after he clears the mobs. Alright, and now there is a clone remaining, so we can hopefully clear it in time. Alright, yeah, and that should be it. Well, she got the stacks again, but I don't think it matters. I think that it should die regardless. So we can move Kainan back to help Oren, and that's pretty much the stage. Yeah. Alright. So this was a first time clear, there was no power of dominance or anything. As you can see, I mean it's not the first time clear because I did 2 stars previously. So in terms of damage, obviously Oren is a beast, Kainan is a beast, but they also hit the most. And the others don't really matter that much, because as you saw on the top side, the damage is actually overkill. So now let's have a look at the gear. The gear is fairly outdated, I didn't took enough time. So Gun is in full tank, but he has immovable object, not sure if it helps that much or not. Gretchen is in Hell's Lament with Infernal exclusive. If you can build her in Cataclysm, that should also work fairly well. As I said, the damage is overkill on the top side anyway, so even though you see here 40% attack bonus, it doesn't need to be that high. Dracula is also in Hell's Lament with a Chaos exclusive. Unfortunately, it's not a quad. He also has Unstoppable Force, one of the 2 Unstoppable Forces, but I think you can get away with only one, maybe even not even one. The other one is on Sergei. He is also with a Chaos exclusive. This one is even more sad than the other, but it works, and for artifact I use this. Now Sergei, I do have some HP on him, but I'm not quite sure he can die. He gets, with the A1, he gets so many stacks that I don't think he's ever killable. Alright, Erlis is in your normal healer. She has some HP because she doesn't have a lord, so she needs like 30k HP to survive, even with the shields. Oren is in Cataclysm with an aggression, and here we have an arbiter. If you don't have a quad, you can use the one with HP that they give us from Elf Pass. And for artifact, hates contagion. Catgrim, I didn't even use him, so it doesn't matter. King Hearts is in morale with another immovable object, because we have him on the field first, then we have Gun. Kainan is in Cataclysm. As you can see, they have some HP. Here I have a Watcher exclusive with HP, and I think I have some on the armor. Yeah. and he's exclusive obviously. And lastly Gwendolyn. I don't know, as much HP as you can, some speed, some healing effect. Here I have a Tia's Balm, and I also have her exclusive. Yeah, I don't think it's that important, but whatever, I'm sure you get one, like, it's really bad, but I just put it there for the effect. So as I said, Gretchen is the only one that doesn't need HP, also Dracula doesn't need HP. If they had some, it's... the only one is Sergei, but again, I'm not even sure he can die. Oren needs some HP, not too crazy. So keep in mind, if you don't have an Arbiter exclusive, he won't get this bonus, so maybe you need to put a little more. And Kainan also has some HP. Again, I don't think it's required to have this much, but whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the guide. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will try to help you. Maybe I can provide some replacements. Kainan, as you saw, we moved him to the side, to the top side, but I don't think it was required or not, but perhaps you could try with Neja. Or you can put another Arbiter. If you have Awakenings, for example, on Lycan, you can use Lycan. Also, instead of Kigiri, you can put whatever Arbiter you want. He's just here for the Lord buff and technically as a fail-safe in case I need another tank. But you can use Kane, you can use whatever, Constance. It doesn't really matter. Gretchen, I would say, needs to be A1, Sergei probably needs to be A1, Erlis would love to be higher, Gun preferably A2. Like, if you have an A2 gun, you can get away with less damage for sure. As you saw on the top side, the damage is already overkill and I don't even have the A2 Lord bonus. So that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if you could use instead of Gretchen, perhaps you could use a Draelyn on the top side. That actually might work even better, because Sergei doesn't even need to tank in that case. You can just put her in front of Sergei. So keep in mind, if you're moving Kainan on the top side, that tile needs to be empty. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, any questions, leave them in comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.